Hello engineers, welcome back. In this video, we're going to look at a lead code question based on strings. I hope you're ready. Let's get started. So this is the question we're going to look at today. Let's try to understand the question and then we'll figure out a solution. So given an input string S, reverse the order of the words. A word is defined as a sequence of non-space characters. The words in S will be separated by at least one space. Return a string of the words in reverse order concatenated by a single space. Note that S may contain leading or trailing spaces or multiple spaces between two words. The returned string should only have a single space separating the words. Do not include any extra spaces, right? So if the input is the sky is blue, we need to return blue is the sky. And if the input has hello world with spaces around them, we can ignore the spaces. We are only building the words in reverse order. Okay. So let's see how we can tackle this. Let's say the sky is blue is our input. S equal to the sky is blue. So what do we need? We need the output as blue is sky the, right? So naturally how we can think about it is going from the reverse order, finding the first word, adding it to the output, move forward, find the next word, add to the output, move forward, find the next word, add to the output, move forward, find the first word, add it to the output, and move forward, right? So that's the natural way of thinking. So how this is how we can approach this. So we will start at the end, we'll have a pointer here, and then we will iterate across the string in reverse. So we'll start at the end and we'll come all the way to the front. And while iterating, we will figure out the definition of a word. So how do we identify a word? A word is defined as a sequence of non-space characters. We need a sequence of non-space characters, right? So as we iterate over this string, if we find a non-space character like blue, we start building a word. So we will keep a word string, we'll keep a string word, which will be empty to begin with. And if we find a non-space character, we will add to it. So this will become E and we will move forward. And when we find blue, we will prepend to it. We will not append it, we will prepend to it. And then we will do the same for B, we will do the same for L and B. So we found the word blue. And then when we iterate forward, we will find a space. That's when we will stop this word. We will stop this word. We will add this to our output. So output plus equal to word, right? And along with the word, we need to include this white space. So we will include a white space character as well. So as we do this, we will build the whole reverse string with reverse words, right? There are a couple of small improvements we need to make that we can directly make in the code. But our approach is this: we'll start at the end, we'll iterate through the string, and then we will identify words. And once we have a word, we will stop, we will add it to our output, and then we will continue again. Okay, let's go into code now. So we will need a couple of things. First is we will need the output. Let's call it the reverse. Next is we will need a word. So both of them are empty right now. Right? And we said we will iterate the string from reverse. So let's take a pointer which will start at s dot size -1 because that is the end character. And then let's iterate over it. So how long shall we iterate? While I greater than equal to 0, I minus minus, right? So this is our loop. We start at the end, we do I minus minus and reach the start. Okay. And if we find a non-space character, if we find anything that is non-space, we can begin our word, right? If s of I is not equal to space, then we say word equal to s of I plus word, right? Whatever is the character. So let's say my character is E. I need to prepend E to the current word. Right now it is empty. Right now it is empty, and I'm prepending this character, right? And we need to repeat this until we find a space character again, right? So here we can do I minus minus and then continue. Why do we do this? We found a non-space character. We need to technically find the next space character, and to do that we will keep continuing this while loop until we reach there. And when we do that, this will continue until this word is filled, right? This little piece will continue until this word is filled. When we come out of this, we will have a word inside. So if word dot size, which means if there is something in the word, add it to our output. Reverse plus equal to word plus one white space character, right? And finally, when we reverse it, when we return, we can return the reverse string. There are a couple of things which we didn't take care. We will take care of it now. First, let's run and see how we're doing so far. Maybe we don't need this initialization. Okay, so we are here. So you see the output, blue is sky, blue is blue. There are a couple of things we need to take care of. First thing is, after we fill the word and when we have added it to the word, we need to clear this word so that we can build the next word. So let's do that. Word dot clear. So that is done. Now our output is looking much better. Blue is sky, and we have missed the first word. Okay, so after coming out of this while loop, there might be one other word remaining. We just need to check it and add it. Word dot size. If there is something else remaining, we will just add it to our output. And what else? We need to take care of this last space. So whenever we are adding the word inside, right, we were adding that extra space, but we are not allowed to use the extra space in the output, right? When we are iterating this hello world from reverse, we will stop here, and there are a couple of white spaces here. They will also get added to our word, so we need to truncate it. So after building the whole reverse string, there might be one extra white space. So if reverse of reverse dot size this one, if this is equal to a space, then we need to erase it. Reverse dot erase at this position and erase one, right? So we have seen all these methods, how to use arrays, how to use find and everything in our previous video. If you have any doubts, you can please rewatch it. Now I think we can submit. We have covered all cases. Yeah. And that is done. So just a quick recap, what we did, we started with the string. We are iterating over the string from reverse. And while we are iterating, if we find a non-space character, we are starting to build a word, and this piece will continue until the word is finished, which means this little piece will stop when we reach a space. And at that time, we will check if there is any word to be added, we will add it to the output and clear it. And while coming out of the while loop, if there's still any other word remaining, we will just add it, and we are taking care of the trailing space. And that's it. Okay, so the time complexity is pretty much the size of the string, so it's order of n, so you can directly use that. So we are iterating over each character only once, right? And we are using O of n for making the reverse string. Okay, so that will be the space complexity. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask me. Do practice strings There are a lot of questions around strings. And don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment if you have any questions or suggestions. Don't forget to bookmark the playlist. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.